Hey guys, it's Haley, and today's gonna be a short video because it's just a real life experience video today that I'm going to discuss what happened to me back in July. So it's gonna be quite short, maybe 5 or 9 minutes long at the most. But yeah, and before I get started, I gotta again apologize. I know I haven't been posting in a couple of months, but this type of video I felt like I needed to share on like YouTube, but it's like made me so emotional. I'm trying to like not relive it, or I'm trying to like get over it because what happened to me in July, like that actually made me so fearful of my life because I don't know, it just did. But yeah, but I'm fine now. I'm finally posting this video, which is why it took extra longer to do. But then after this video, I'm going to get back to my regular videos, whether it be a haunted house update or anything else, like every single day. Not every single day, but every few days each week, so I don't have to be gone that long. But yeah, thank you for still supporting me, even though I've been out for a while. But yeah, let's get started. Now, if you know by the title of this video, you already know like what's happening. I'm going to just say it because you always see the title. Me and my mom were almost shot, and possibly what could happen. Actually, we were shot at, but we didn't like. Well, I'm just gonna say almost shot. Now, this actually happened in Springfield, Missouri. Now, like, let me get some background. Me and my mom, back in July, she got us some concert tickets to go see Rick Springfield at this fair in Missouri, and I wanted to go, and we went. We enjoyed ourselves. We went to the concert, and we enjoyed the fairgrounds a little bit. Now, this is like, it happened like on that night we left the concert. It happened like on some type of interstate freeway or something. It was like almost the beginning of an interstate highway. So we got on it, and then while we would like start, we were she was driving obviously. Like I was just chilling in the back. We were riding along. It was a road. Now this car. Now I would say maybe it's a small white Honda. A small white Honda. Um, and old. I would say like it kind of looked kind of old, like maybe 2000s or something. 2000s Honda or something. It was a 2000 type Honda white car. Um, it was in front of us, and for some reason was acting kind of weird because me and my mom knows like it was kind of wiggling aside. Okay, it was right here like in front of us straight, but then it kept doing this or something. It was just acting weird, and my mom she didn't honk at him, but she tried to move out of his way, but he wouldn't move or anything, or like he just kept getting in the same direction. And then finally she got in this other lane, like in front of him, so she managed to pass him, but he then came up. Now I looked and saw from the window, I saw like a guy with dark hair, a hat, like dog eyes or something. He was kind of like looking, and the way he was looking, he was either looking serious or he was looking like angrily. He looked angrily because I was in the passenger seat and I was looking this way, and I saw him do this with his hand. And normally I would thought maybe it's just a play, maybe he's like do this with his hand. And now I wouldn't have thought nothing of it until me and my mom heard that sound. Like when he started doing this, we heard the sound, and then my mom quickly turned the car on to another lane, and man, she sped up against from the person. Eventually, good thing he didn't follow us, but like the sound we heard sounded just like how a gunshot would, or something, or just like for her, it sounded like it. I would know because my dad owns guns, like, or something. He has a license for them, but like, it sounded like how a gunshot could have sounded like. It sounded like one. I mean, but no window glass was broken, no anything, no scratches. Because when we got back to the hotel, we were so scared and terrified, and I was even traumatized to the point where we had to call the cops. Now they had a cop come over to the hotel. We told him. My mom forgot to get the license plate though, so the cops couldn't really do that much. They said they would do the report and see if they can do anything, since I gave the description of what the guy looked like, how angry he looked, and what car he was possibly driving. And he said like there was no damage. He thinks that, like, the cop personally thinks like maybe it was like, I forgot what it was called, like when the person pretends that, like, it happens with cars, like when they stop or something, then they can sometimes make sounds that actually sound like gunshots. But I don't think that was the case, because like when I heard him, I saw him do this with his hand, so like that gives me to one possible theory. Like it was probably a gunshot, maybe it was a gun, because like he looked pretty angrily, and like I said before, when he was in front of us, he was doing something weird, like the car like moving around. So maybe he was doing something illegally. Maybe he was on drugs, or maybe he was on drugs. Maybe he was drinking or something. Because when we passed him, he looked angry, like he didn't want us to find out what he was doing or whatever, or something like that. Or he was just drunk, maybe. But like, or just doing drugs. But like I was saying, he was acting so weird and creepy. And like I told the cop that, I told the cop everything that happened. Now I still don't think it was a backfire on the cop, because I heard a gunshot. I'm not gonna say it was a gunshot, but I heard like a shooting sound when he did that with his hands. Now the only possible explanation I could think of is to why the glass didn't break when he pointed at us. Maybe he missed, because remind you, he was driving, and all he has to do, like, he doesn't have time to think and then quickly do it and make a point aim if he's going to shoot at us. That's what I'm saying. If he was, it would have to be like, oh, he's driving and he sees us, and then it would have to be that quick. And if he does it that quick, maybe there's a chance he misses it, because that doesn't give him time to give him the right aim at us. So maybe he missed a shot, so maybe it was a gunshot, but he missed it. That's what I can think of, because I saw the whole situation. I saw him, I saw what his hands were doing, and I heard the sound. And luckily for us, he didn't follow us back to the hotel. And I was literally traumatized. And now, if y'all can relate to me, Springfield, Missouri, it's not supposed to be that dangerous. That's what my mom told me, but you don't know who you're going to meet on the highway or interstate. But like I was saying, I was traumatized so much. We told the cops. Now he said if he finds anything, he'll contact us, but it's been almost like, okay, it was in July, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's December now, so I would say 5 months. And no call, no report, anything. So my guess is they probably couldn't do anything much about it, since she didn't have a license plate. But I gave the description of the guy, I gave the card, I gave the type of car it was. But let's just hope, maybe if it was a gun, I really hope it wasn't. But I would rather think it was a backfire, because if it was a gun, then me and her are lucky. Me and my mom are lucky that gunfire, if it was a gun, then that gunfire missed our car and didn't hit us in any way. And that's what I'm saying. We were possibly protected by God. We were protected by God the whole time, because we didn't get hurt after that. I mean, we got hurt emotionally, mentally. We were affected by it, because I couldn't even sleep that night, because I was afraid, because we witnessed something. I was afraid maybe he comes back, maybe he finds us at a hotel, maybe he was following us. I was literally crying. I was so upset and traumatized, because that never happened to me. That has never happened to me in my lifetime. And I live in Memphis. I've been a couple of places in Memphis, but I never experienced that. So, like, I don't know. Like, that just made me so traumatized. Now that's basically the whole story of it. And I'll say this, like, ever since, like, not now, because I'm better, but like a few months ago when I came back, like, even a month later, I was still like having nightmares about it, or I was going through panic attacks or night terrors because of that whole incident. But I was just traumatized, and that's why this video took longer to post, because I knew I wanted to share this video, but also when I said that to myself, I was reliving that experience, that incident, because I came to think about that experience, which I didn't want to, so I had to emotionally deal with myself first before I even post this video, so I won't be crying in it or being upset. Now this is the only time I'll be talking about it, so that's why I'm posting now on YouTube. And guys, and that's why my message is stay, like, just because you may be in a safe area doesn't mean you shouldn't still take precautions. Now, if this ever happens to you, or where you're in a situation where you need to give the police a license plate, make sure you either take a picture or you memorize that license plate, because trust me, I think a license plate can help out really much and so much. And yeah, that was just too scary. I was too so sorry how I look right now, but I just went out somewhere not too long ago, and it's kind of windy. So like I do apologize. And I'm not in the normal saying why I post. That's because my TV's on the wall, so I can't put my computer there, and I can't put my chair there. But yeah, thank you guys so much for listening. Trust me, this has been a traumatizing incident for me. I just hope I never experience it again. But why learn this? God always protects you no matter what. Because I will say this, He protected me and Mom that night. If it was a gunshot, that person missed, and it was a miracle that we didn't get hit, because we had God and we had the archangels, we had our families. Now in heaven we had God protecting us. We had Him protecting us. So that's what's being able to keep me through it, because no matter what you go through, God will protect you. He has a plan, and God will protect you. And yeah. But yeah, like I said, thank you guys so much for watching. And let me know down below in the comments, like, actually, I'm going to ask this question. How important do you think giving a license plate is on a car? Because I'm sure, like, if you gave a description, or you gave a description of the car or the guy, that should be enough. Like, let me know down below, like, how important giving a description of the license plate is compared to those other things. And like this video. If you need to, share it. And also comment below what other videos you want to see, because I'm going to go back to starting videos sometime next week, because I'm on Christmas break for college, so I'm good for all this month. So I'll be trying to post more and more videos every few days, every few weeks, up to January. So yeah, thanks for joining, and have a nice day. Yeah.